Welcome to the news. I'm going to read something to you. Since you don't bother researching things yourself, and since you don't believe me, and since you don't have any common decency, excuse me. A new study has shed light on the origins of homelessness, finding that nearly half of all homeless men have suffered a traumatic brain injury, and that nearly all of those injuries occurred before the men became homeless. The St. Michael's Hospital study found that 45% of the homeless men who participated in the research had suffered some form of traumatic brain injury, and amongst them, 87% of the brain injuries had occurred before the men became homeless. You could see how it would happen, said Dr. Joan Topolovic-Vronic, who led the study. You'd have a concussion and you can't concentrate or focus. Their thinking abilities and personalities change. They can't manage at work, and they might lose their job, and eventually lose their families. And then it's a negative spiral. The results closely mirrored a study released last week, which found that half of all men entering New York's jail system aged 16 to 18 report suffering a TBI before they were arrested. And this is pathetic. You need to train the correction officers to understand brain injuries so that when somebody may be acting rude or answering back or forgetting what they're supposed to do, it's not a sign of maladaptive behavior or disrespect, it's a sign of a brain injury, Wayne Gordon, a brain injury expert at New York's Mount Sinai Hospital, said about the study's results. Well, I'm sure there's always that possibility that people could be just faking brain injury. Because everybody knows, as you do, what a brain injury is. And therefore, you're an expert because you know all about brain injury. You understand brain injury. So you know who's faking and who isn't. Just want to point that out. The St. Michael's study looked at the cases of 111 homeless men and found that assault accounted for some 60% of the TBIs. Drug and alcohol were the leading factors for men under 40, while assault was the most common factor for men over 40 years of age. However, a significant percent of the men received their TBIs in nonviolent accidents. Amongst those cases, sports and recreation-related injuries accounted for 40% of the TBIs, while motor vehicle accidents or falls made up another 42%. Fucking worthless information. Okay, there's a bunch of shit wrong with this story. First of all, it's written by Eric Pfeiffer. He's a fucking retard. But hey, anybody can report on a study, right? Any idiot can report on fact and be right. Right, Eric? At least you're not bad as Mike Crumbles. Anyway, what are the problems with the study? Okay, there were 111 homeless men. Okay. This was in New York. Yeah, this was New York's Mount Sinai Hospital. Okay, so there's an economic bias here. There is a geographic bias, there's a cultural bias, and there's probably a racial bias here. I'm not sure which of those amount to what, but there's a lot of biases that cannot be ascertained. So the study is actually, it poses more question than it gives answer. But that's not why I read the story to you. Is it? Didn't know that about brain damage, did you? But you thought you were the expert because you can tell when someone's faking and when someone isn't, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what those symptoms are. I just read them to you, and that makes you the expert, right? And you know I'm faking, right? Yeah, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing all this research about brain injury, so I could tell you what it is, because I can't articulate my thoughts accurately. Oh, but you're articulating yourself just fine, because you don't know what the fuck's in my goddamn head. How fucking dare you have the goddamn fucking audacity to say, oh, you're articulating yourself just fine, when you don't know what I'm trying to articulate. Huh? What if I'm trying to say blue shit snot? And it comes out cherry red vanilla burger. Huh? How do you know? Well, you said vanilla red cherry burger just fine. I had no idea you meant blue purple snot. No, I heard you just fine. I have every fucking right to be pissed. I have every fucking right to be resentful. You people act and exist only as egos. And that's what I fucking hate. I don't hate you. You don't even exist anymore. You're totally gone, lost to your fucking egos. Gotta win. Gotta be the best. Gotta be first. Always gotta be the best. Oh, get the fuck out of my way. You're just getting in the way of my surviving. Do we get it yet? No? Okay, we're gonna keep trying. Oh, that's right. Because you jerked off. Just not there. Of course I can say that. You don't think. No, that's not thinking. Remember the whole freedom of choice, freedom to choose? Remember the catalog of available solutions, the system within which you are stuck in thinking? Oh, I'm sorry. Stuck in knowledge. That's all you know is the system, what it tells you. You don't know what's really out there in the real world because you don't let yourself experience it. You let yourself be dumbed down by the chemicals, by the crap food that you eat, by the fucking shit you fucking subject yourself to on TV and the internet and radio and games. You just let everything be distorted. You bow to pressure from corporations who have no understanding of value of human life other than as a mechanism by which to make themselves rich, by which to enrich themselves at your expense and of those around you. And you don't care because you're not aware. So, Mike, how can you justify making a decision to end all humanity? Oh, I'm not ending anything. It's already ended. I'm just stomping out the smoldering ashes. Sorry, I can be a little humorous here. It's dark humor, but it's still humor. Shut up. I'm not crazy. Institutionalized. You're the one that's crazy. Institutionalized. You're driving me crazy. Institutionalized. It's a little song by Suicidal Tendencies. Look it up. I'm not crazy. Institutionalized. You're the one that's crazy. Institutionalized. You're driving me crazy. Institutionalized. You stay me into this station. Tell me that the other station there. Professional help and guarantee. Shit. I don't remember that one. Anyway, I'm not a musician. I'm an artist. And not a very good one. But at least I'm an artist. You're just a zombie. I thought that was going to take all night. That was easy. You fucking worthless piles of shit. Go eat rotting flesh and become rotting flesh, because that's all you are. Rotting flesh. Look at your fucking bodies. Look what you've done to yourselves. That's not human beings, man. Look, I don't work out, okay? I do not exercise. I am just eating right, okay? This is what a human being looks like who eats right, you know? I don't know if that... Yeah, I mean, that's just eating right, okay? I'm not working out. I don't take steroids. I don't do any of that shit. I eat right. You want a ripped body? Eat right. I'll show you your calf muscle. Look at that. I mean, come on. Look at that. That's just, that's just from walking my dog a couple of blocks once a day, most days of the week. No hormones, no steroids, no vitamins, no caffeine, no drugs. Just an idiot looking at a fucking camera. A big bald spot in the mirror. I mean, big bald spot. Why the fuck did I start recording this? Because I lose my thoughts? Oh, no, I mean this one. Yeah. Still can't believe I fucking pulled a goddamn catamaran with my fucking Subaru Justy. I mean... what am I fucking doing, folks? I'm having fun. is what I'm doing. Oh, man. Oops. Oh, I can do that. It doesn't block the camera only when I do that. Oh, my fingerprint. Oh, no, you can get my fingerprint now. And the shit underneath it. Ew. Why get stoned and look at a camera and talk? Because you don't understand anything I'm saying. So that's what it seems like to you. Learn a little science. Let's see. Physics, chemistry, biology, microbiology, biochemistry. That was fucking hard. Mathematics, pre-calculus, calculus, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, sociology, psychology, history, except for the Civil War and the world. Entomology, soils, plants, physiology, plant identification, working with wolves, living with wolves, dealing with you fuckers, psychopathy, very, very intense studying psychopathy, very intense studying moral reasoning, a lot of contemplation, a lot of deduction, a lot of logic, philosophy of logic, twice, 101 or 110 and 112, or 110 and 111, whatever it is, 2 in a row. What else am I taking? Oh shit, man. Political science. Oh god, that was boring. Economics, macro and micro, worthless fucking piles of shit. Let's see, I've read Sagan, I read 1 D.H. Lawrence. Don't read much. That's of men. And I don't read other men's opinions. I come up with my own, thank you. Just facts, man. What? What you want, Lupe? Looking in the mirror, trying to figure out what that is staring back at you. Seriously. Check this out. Look in the mirror. Do that right now. Let's see. See, she's looking in the mirror. Oh, she's done. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. Just pull Mercedes, the Catamaran with a Mercedes. That'd be even better. Okay. Party time. Come on.